Am I the asshole for telling my ex's campaign donors he was not a widower, and I was the wife he buried alive on paper? 3 years ago, I had postpartum psychosis, was hospitalized, and signed temporary custody papers while I was heavily medicated because everyone kept saying stability first, legal cleanup later. My ex moved the kids to another county, stopped bringing them, and eventually served me with supervised visitation terms I could barely afford to challenge while I was rebuilding my life. Last month, a friend sent me his city council launch video. He is running as a widowed father of twins, whose wife died shortly after giving birth, and whose grief taught him public service. I was alive enough to watch it from my apartment. At his donor kickoff, after his new fiancé thanked everyone for supporting a man who had carried impossible loss with grace, I stood up and said widowers do not file child support motions against dead women. The room detonated. My lawyer says I handed his team a public lie they may never recover from. My mother says I humiliated my daughter's father in a room full of cameras before I had custody fixed. Not the asshole. He did not simplify a painful marriage. He erased a living woman to make himself electable and harvest sympathy from donors. You're the asshole. He is monstrous, but donor launch night gave you spectacle, not strategy. You handed him a crisis narrative before you secured your custody position or protected your kids from the fallout. Everyone sucks here. His fake widow act is sociopathic, but blowing it up in public means your daughters now get to watch both parents become campaign footage. Was public exposure worth that blast radius?